Mommy's on the rebound and Hank is bedbound. Today is a very special day. Well, of course it's Midget Fridays, as I am happy to report let the midget through all the world. Hey there, I am Benny covering for Bedbound Hank. Today on the Peninsula Report Midget Fedora Fridays we have this breaking news. A boy woke up and his voice was altered. It didn't break, in fact it went very infant or even childlike. Was that the cockshocker? Mommy's boyfriend salaciously has had to end their 6-week turbulent romance as he needed her for fame, and as she was unavailable due to her injuries he was pissed and couldn't take it no more. A midget has been running the little village of nowhere ragged with his outlandish demands. The midget wants 4 cases of champagne delivered to his room every 2 hours and many fedoras to be FedExed to him every 30 minutes. Paul holding a midget personally responsible after he struck out with his mini boombox, but people are saying it was rigged and midget is real. Ha 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 ha. If they come for me, tell them I'm not scared, bitch. Sad ass midgets, huh? A man has been arrested in connection with the robbery of a midget's half house. Police are baffled at the fact that the man could break into a house, let alone the half house. A hermaphroditic woman born with both male and female parts has been arrested in connection with whipping out a cop without a badge and making poor Danielle feel ill and worried for her and her kids. Lives in other news, the woman that claims her family are as thick as thieves and protect themselves until the end has been arrested after 12 years of stealing money from the state, as she was convinced that she owned the money after she held her annual fundraiser for the police. In New York it has been widely reported that a fish has entire control over the city and you cannot take control, as he will bash you up and label you as fresh sushi. There are also reports flying rapid that a penguin has been arrested after GE mauled a woman, a kid, a dog, a man in Hyde Park after he has escaped from New York's elite zoo with 98-karat gold toilets and thing of that kind. Don't you just wanna fuck me? I am the real Zodiac killer girl. The woman that lives on the other side of the street has moved to a new location. The prison cell where she fucking belongs. A zoo has magically disappeared and no one even knows why or what caused this, and they wait by the phone to get answers, but all AMA wants to do is holler and take their money. A chicken has ran loose from its coop as it didn't want to be turned into soup. The chicken ran the farmer awake and shot him in the head, but the chicken is still on the prowl. He is dangerous and provoked and ready for attack. A man had his house fitted early Thursday morning because he believed the fedora would make the house more desirable. He is rumored to be spending $71,000 on the fedora for his house. Fuck me, that's rigged. Fuck me. A little person was trying on a fedora and it was a little heavy and the fedora sunk the midget to the ground, and this has been the funniest I've heard so far as I can recall. And all she ever wanted to do was take your money. She's high as up in the sky, but she's having a good time. Having a good time is exactly who she wants. So mommy escaped from the hospital and is now trying to kill Brenda Ming Lee. The Peninsula Report is happy to report Fedora Friday is another story, and if you want that story I may fucking tell ya. Keeping mommy at arm's length is more of a struggle than first expected. Mommy has an arm fetish. She really loves arms. She really loves them and she always wants to have her way with arms. So the moral of the story is don't keep mommy at arm's length. The motor gang is coming to get all the people who refuse to use motorbikes and motor cars. What more could you want? Death. They told mommy that her motor car was alive. She freaked and flipped a bitch, and at noon at midnight she found it in her pocket. She found a blue waffle left there from breakfast. 2005. In other news, a very high-class brothel has just upped and vanished. Oh my god, mommy, where's our house? A Russian wedding bride has been viciously eaten to death by air attacker after the family she was going to marry discovered she was gonna pump all the money from their account into her dry, shriveled up, minuscule Swiss bank account. The family threw her out and one of the onlookers asked if she would like a lift to one of the local motels, and she hobbled in, and things got worse as she started saying how ugly he and his car was, and thoughts when he crashed the car leaned over and started to eat her like a cannibal. Nothing really matters, does it? I have to drag this from my personal experience, but one day when I was 12 or 13 I was walking down the street and a homeless guy tripped me up, and as I was on the floor he dragged me by my feet into a neat dirty alleyway. Then I was attacked, and after inglorious hours of beating he suddenly stopped, passed out, and I took the road less traveled onto the fucking beach. The third degree. If you really want to be murdered, all you have to do is go down by the woods. Dad, I am sure you'll get a big huge surprise. I don't know if that was an insult or a compliment, but hopefully it will cause torment. A white man was walking his dog in the woods when he suddenly a tree unearthed and sprouted feet and legs and started to walk beside the man. The dog was confused and took a leak on the tree's barge, and the tree was alarmed and he kicked the dog way down into the pond. The man was oblivious to the fact that his dog was being manhandled or mistreated and continued walking, and then it turned into a jog. The tree caught up with the man and was really angry and threw the man into the stagnant river. The dog came over and ate his owner in the tree, and the dog started dating. And that's what you've missed on the third degree. In other news, racism, murder and sexual harassment is on the rise in the workplace and is everywhere in Ireland, with a hint of homophobia and all sorts. Goodbye fat fucking ass. Benny wanna party.
Thank you.